I wanted to share with you guys tonight some results that I got from Blackstone. I had an oil sample done on the 7.3 Godzilla. Um, for those of you that are new to the channel, I own a 2022 F350 Super Duty with the Godzilla 7.3 V8 gas in it, and just kind of wanted to go over these Blackstone numbers for my second oil analysis. The truck is not high mileage. It's only got just shy of 18,000 miles on it now, but I have had two oil analysis done on it. So real quickly before we get into that, just to let you know when I've changed my oil, at what mileage I've done that, I keep a spreadsheet on all my vehicle maintenance. And so we bought the truck new. It had its first oil change at just shy of 2,500 miles. I always like to do the first one early. The second oil change was early as well. It was just over 5,000 miles. So on those first two oil changes, roughly 2,500 miles. The next oil change we pushed out to 9,815 miles, and that is when I had my first Blackstone analysis done, was at the 9,815. At that time, and I will put this screen up here for you guys in just a minute, but at that time my iron was a little bit high, and you know, with all the scare of camshaft and lifter failures, that was a little concerning. But Blackstone did say that if it was only the first oil change, within the first three, I believe is what they said, if it was in the first three oil changes, that there may still be some initial wear and break-in metal in the oil, and not to be too concerned. So we ran the truck for another roughly 8,000 miles. I did two more oil changes on it since that analysis. So the next oil change was at just over 13,000 miles. And then I changed it again here just a couple weeks ago at 17,382. Decided to go ahead and have another analysis done there. So again, it's right in the neighborhood of 8,000 miles on it. So we're on the fifth oil change, and the results came back with significant improvement. I'll read you the notes here. Thank you for your, Robert, thank you for your notes. It looks like the combination of towing in town and expressway driving. For those of you, if you haven't done Blackstone, try to keep track of the mileage, you know, how much you're towing, where you're driving. You can give them all that information. They can kind of look at, you know, gauge your oil life and, you know, the viscosity and everything based on your driving. So again, they said based on the combination of the driving I did, it looks like it wasn't too much for the Ford engine to handle. Iron and copper came down into normal levels, so it looks like break-in materials have pretty much entirely cleared out of the oil system. We'll just look at this point for stable trends to emerge from here on out. They did note that the viscosity was a little low again. The oil had, let me see, the oil had just shy of 4,000 miles on it, and I was running, every oil change that I've done to the truck has been the Motorcraft 5W30 synthetic blend, just like what's recommended in the owner's manual. Now the oil that's in the truck now is a 5W30 full synthetic Mobile 1. So I'll probably run that for two more oil changes, and try to put roughly another 8 to 10,000 on it and have another sample done. I'd be curious to know, you know, what that oil looks like in a couple oil changes. But they said they didn't notice any, not even a harmless trace of fuel dilution at this time. Nice results. You could try running the next oil 6,000 miles. I'm certainly not going to run it that long. I won't ever run it more than 5,000 miles. But again, with all the cam and lifter scares out there, I just thought I'd post my results of this Blackstone analysis on my oil for y'all to see. Again, you can see the numbers on screen here. It goes down through and shows you, you can see the two columns where the first analysis was done at 9,800 miles and the second one at 1,700. And you can see, you know, it looks like pretty much everything, with the exception of boron, looks like those numbers all went down. So that was good. The viscosity looks a little bit lower actually this time than it did the first time. And this time around it has slightly less miles on it. So there may have been more towing miles on the oil from the previous oil change that I had pulled a sample from. But either way, good results. Again, the truck now has just shy of 18,000 miles on it. So it's certainly not a high mileage. We don't drive our truck unless we really need the truck. But anyway, just wanted to share these results with you guys. I know there's a couple people out there following this stuff. Purple Collar Life did an oil analysis on his truck. I haven't seen a video of a second one. I may have missed that if he did post one, but I do know he's running the AMS oil, so I'll be interested to hear how that works out and if he has any analysis done there. So just a quick one for you tonight on the Blackstone analysis. I hope you found the information helpful. Thanks for watching.